So what up, gang? And in this video, not only am I going to show you guys how to record on MetaQuest, I'm also going to give you guys some tips, like how to make your videos from the shape of this mirror to rectangle. So I'm going to be playing this game called Scary Baboon in the background. I'm just gonna get straight to the point of this video. If you guys want to, smash subscribe. If you guys don't want to, it's okay. But yeah, see y'all. So first, before you guys start recording any videos, you guys need tips of how to make these videos awesome. So, these aren't just regular tips. These are tips you actually need to know for the videos to be good. Let me get straight to the point. Alright guys, so first what you're going to want to do, click your meta button. Then you see you have this wonderful menu. So what you're gonna do, click on settings, then scroll down a little, and then you're gonna see camera. Alright, so you're gonna click that, and then the first thing you want to do, so basically how this starts off with any recordings is that usually the app audio is all the way up. And the problem with it being all the way up is that it blocks out a lot of like you see, when I jump into these monsters and get jump scared, you go so you want to change that, right? You want your viewers to be able to hear you. Like you probably hear that monster right now. You want your viewers to be able to hear you good. So what you're going to want to do is turn this app audio down. Usually I turn mine down about here, but it really does depend what game you are making the video on, because if it's a really loud game, then you can put your app audio down to like almost here. But if it's like a really silent game, then you might want to turn your app audio a little more up. So I like to keep mine around here. Like the general spot is, I like to keep mine from like there to here. But really, I usually put mine around here for a Scary Baboon, just so you guys could hear the jump scares, because it's quite funny. So second is the right eye, or the left/right eye selection. This really does not matter. It doesn't matter for the video's quality at all, so this isn't really important. But I always record my videos with my left eye, since I'm left-handed, and that's just cool. But the thing is, it looks like when I'm trying to aim a gun at this, you see how it doesn't even look like it's like close to me at all. So, or I'm not like aiming at it. So yeah, that's the only problem. So let me show you guys the difference. This is left eye, and this is right eye. Can you guys see a difference? It might have shifted a little. Now you could see the gun kind of up to my face. Now I think if I were to make shooter game videos, I'd most likely make it my left or my right eye, just so you guys could see me like aiming the gun and shooting. But yeah, not something you need. You don't need that. It's just really just, I would leave the settings how it is, and once you get like more experienced on recording videos and stuff, then you could start changing it. Okay, now this is a really hot take, but do not turn on image stabilization, because it reduces the amount of video you're able to see. So, but sometimes when you're recording or watching VR videos, like if I turn my head really fast, you guys might have seen like a little black line at the right of the screen. Like if I turn my head, that's basically because the camera can't catch up with how fast you're turning your head. So I really wouldn't bother about putting that section on either, because then it might block out some details of the game and stuff. I mean, there's no problem. It doesn't hurt to turn that on. You just expect your videos to be a little smaller, if you know what I mean. Now, I would keep my frame rate at 30 FPS, not 60 FPS. I'll show you guys what's the difference. You guys probably would not know as much. It's because it lags out your game a lot more, and it lags out your recording a lot more, and it'll make your video a lot more megabytes or gigabytes. So yeah, hope your videos aren't terabytes, but maybe terabytes too. So yeah, this right here is 30 FPS, pretty smooth. And then this right here is 60 FPS. Probably a little smoother if you guys could tell. But yeah. Still not ideal, especially if your computer or PC or whatever you're posting the video on does not have a lot of megabytes. Like, if your computer doesn't have like 500 megabytes of storage, then I wouldn't even try to touch it. Like, touch the 60 FPS or the FPS. Because over time it'll just build up on your videos, and it's a humongous space saver to just keep it at 30 FPS. Oh yeah, so next one is a really important one. It's bitrate. So bitrate basically improves the video quality. So basically I'll show you guys the differences of all the video qualities. So bitrate basically it turns up the quality of the video. So I'll show you guys differences. This is 5 megabytes per second. This is 10 megabytes per second. This is 15 megabytes per second. And last but not least, this is 20 megabytes per second. Now, it may be really tempting to turn your megabytes per second up, but this takes up a wild amount of storage space. Like, so I would keep it around 10, right in the middle, because 20 takes up too much. 15's kind of neutral, and you kind of need a good amount of storage. 10 megabytes per second is pretty much good for everyone, and 5 megabytes per second is just like low quality. You know what I mean? And you don't want low quality videos because then the viewers wouldn't be as interested in it. So yeah. Okay guys, so this is one that I know a lot of people don't know how to do. Even some pretty big YouTubers, they don't know how to do this, and I'm not calling anyone out or anything, I'm just saying this is a really important setting everyone should know. So basically, you see how photo aspect ratio here. So basically this would be set at square 1:1. So you want to change that to landscape 16:9. Now 16:9 ratio is rectangle, which is the shape as your TV. If you have a modern day TV, or the shape of your, well, not your phone, but like the shape of YouTube videos in general. And then what you're going to want to do, you're going to scroll down here, and this will originally be at square 1024 by 1024 pixels, which is literally a square, like an old day TV. And you're going to want to switch this to landscape. So now make sure this is at 16:9 photo aspect ratio, and this is at 1920 by 180 1080 pixels aspect ratio. So make sure they both say landscape here, and then you should be good with that. So let me show you guys the difference between 1:1 square and 16:9 rectangle. So this is 1:1 square. You see how a lot of the sides are blocked off, probably on your TV, your phone, or whatever. This makes the video a square, meaning that you could not see a lot of the actual VR gameplay. You could just see what's centered in the VR gameplay. And this is landscape. You could see the whole VR gameplay. You could see everything I am seeing. Now, this makes your videos, if you're watching this on a TV, this whole entire video will be on cover up your TV, and there will not be any sides. And with phone, same thing with you guys. So yeah, this is basically all the important settings that you actually need. So yeah, let me actually show you guys how to record now. So this is the easiest thing to do. Yes, it's even easier than just sliding a little slider for microphones. All you gotta do is click your meta button, and then you see the square. Now this square says recording and it's red. I was kind of flashing a little bit. Oh my god, bro, can that monster just shut up? Anyways, it says recording and it's flashing red a bit, and it is red, because I'm recording. But if you weren't recording, then this would be gray. So yeah, what you're gonna do, you wanna click the gray, and then the gray should turn red and flashing like this, and it should say recording. So that's literally how all you have to do to record and have fun. Now there might be a little red dot like somewhere like around there on your screen at VR, and that's normal. It just signifies that you're recording. So yeah. So, and also when I'm recording other clips, I usually have to cut out the part where I'm actually clicking recording because it starts to record this menu thing. And just to make the clips cleaner, instead of it showing me having to constantly do that, do that, do that, do that, instead it just gets all cut and it's in one clip. Okay guys, and just to let you guys know, I did not mean to stall at the beginning there. Those were like actually really good tips that you guys should. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video, and yeah, I love helping you guys out. Let me know if you guys want any more like tutorials of how to do stuff. It could be about anything. It could be about like how to record, what happens if like something's not working, or you know, just anything. Ask me, alright? Cause I'll probably answer your questions. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.